Hello there, it is me, Reverky, back again. Hitman Freelancer. Just wanted to show off, this was my first driftwood. I first caught a fish, rusty crowbar, fishing line, rusty crowbar, fishing line, and then, then driftwood.
I'll be in touch when you reach your destination.
We're going to Paris, so I'll say it in French. Très bizarre. Sorry about that if you actually speak French, because that might not have even been French.
Paris. We have intel that the syndicate is active in the area. You know what to do, 47.
But you know, I tried, and I think to somebody who speaks French, that won't matter. If you don't speak French, though, maybe it will matter to you. Maybe you'll care. So, we are in France. We have Alexandre, anyway, you know, and Amédée, Paquin, and Hugh Neufeld. Hugh is a guard all the way up there. Well. Right, so speaking of people who care, I'm gonna give a little shout out to my brother-in-law William. What's up, Will? He apparently has been pretty excited about me doing this. I think he's a fan of the YouTubes. So just can we get away with this? The answer may surprise you. Yes. But okay. Anyway.
Okay, now give me ethereal.
Ethereal. Has anyone ever asked you to give them ethereal? What would you do? What would be your look? If someone said, "Give me ethereal," what look would you? Thank you. I was going for ethereal. You like it? Anyway, I guess a bit of an inside joke. You had to be there, kind of a thing.
Looks like real clothes. That intestines themed show I did with Sato last year. Not so much. And then there was the year before.
The big, the big one. Is that are they actually referencing Lord of the Wings with Lord of the Wings? Oh no, that's a faux pas. That's a gaffe. That's a slip. Are they actually referencing
They're freaking everybody that uses this theory who does that. I know.
Are they referencing Lord of the Rings with that? That you know that scene.
Don't you recognize me? You frisked me like 5 minutes ago. Great.
Hey.
They're really paranoid. What the hell is that about? Yeah, I guess we should cut him some slack.
you guys are there couriers? There are no couriers. No. Let's Hey, yeah, there's that scene. There's that scene in the beginning.
Hey, someone check that out quickly?
Sure thing.
The scene is Merry and Pippin are jumping in Gandalf's cart to get fireworks to shoot off for their own, and Pippin. Oh gosh, I always get them confused. One of them is like, no, the big one.
Nothing here. Huh.
Excellent work, 47. You've spread fear within the Syndicate.
Okay. Right this way, sir. Yeah. See, one of the problems with not knowing which is Pippin and which is Merry is that I know that I have them confused. That I always think, and the actors' names now escape me as well as I've put myself on the spot. So yeah, that's even better. I confuse the two of them for which one is playing which character, and I know that I do that, which then leads to this situation where I know exactly who I think is the one that... Right? Am I making any sense? Of course not. Of course you're not. Of course you're not. Gentlemen? No, I wasn't talking about Lord of the Rings in there. No, that wasn't me. Who would do such a thing? Who would do such a thing? Oh boy. Anyway. Right, so there's Viktor Novikov and another high security guy, whatever the name is.
Exceptional. Forget it. Honey, you out.
I'm just saying, don't.
Interesting. Hello. Do you eat from this plate at all? By chance?
Let me know if I can be of help.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm actually one of these models here, I'm here to kill her. So if you could just like look the other way, I'll let you know. We'll be in touch. I'm just gonna open this up real quick. Oh. Gosh, I'm not getting a lot out of those. I feel like I've gotten much more out of those in the past. I feel like the last two were like, I think the last one was 721, 761, something like that. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Are you on stage at all, by the way? Just out of curiosity. Rifles through pockets. No, I don't have any. I don't have a silenced weapon on me. But I do have a grape knife, don't I? I could probably throw that from the balcony.
Closer. There you go.
Coming, Sebastian.
What was I thinking? No, not you, honey. Your killer. This cowardly rag. There's no depth.
Oh,
Oh, the dress looks perfect on you. All right, come on, you're on. Tight security, man. Get to know.
yeah. Oh, there she goes.
Your teeth. We don't want any lipstick there, do we? It'll make you look like unkempt sluts. Ready, girls? Look fabulous. Straighten that dress.
You.
Okay, you are looking lovely.
There's nobody there. Who are you talking to?
Girls look amazing. The dresses are beautiful. Now straight back. Those dresses.
All I'm asking
You nailed it, by the way. You nailed it. I watched you the whole time. You were incredible. Well done. Well done. For no reason, I'm not going to follow you, though, past this point. I actually got to go this way. No reason. You look great. Alright. So, what are you thinking? Oh, I'll take that.
stand over here, please. Now.
Coming, Sebastian.
So, what am I gonna do with you?
Don't mind me.
Jack, dumb, and stupid.
What a mess. She does not pause for very long right there. I thought she went outside for a second, but that doesn't even look like a good place to do anything anyway. What in the world am I doing here? Collateral? Okay, well, okay, an accident, huh? An accident.
Is there like a bodyguard academy or something?
What was I thinking? No, not you, honey. Your killer. Again, cowardly rag. There's no depth. There's no edge. I mean, maybe if I got a pair of scissors and a... No. So make your bed. So you must lie. Go on. Go on the stage. Show people what I am.
It's your show, Sebastian. Who the hell is it?
Cowardly rag. I mean, I don't know. I'm obviously not a fashion guy, so I probably shouldn't even comment. I mean, so maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. I may have even already said too much, right? This is... Hold on. Let's see, hold on.
Hi.
Hello. Yeah, I mean, like, what am I supposed to do here? how's this look? So lure her to here, then stand here and lure her to there, and then the bop into the thing. I mean, look. What I should probably do is go upstairs, deal with that, and then standing here, kill him, then her, and then run this way so that these guys spin around and don't see me running away from the crime, and then these guys will come in, see me running away but not knowing that I had anything to do with it. Oh, gosh, I don't know. I also am aware that there are like potentially accidents that we could do from up top or something, right? We could potentially drop something on her. What about through here?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up? What about this? Nope. Here. I think we have a winner. This seems much safer.
No.
Yes. Yes.
Not good.
It's fine, man. Just
Balls.
That's an overreaction. And for such foul language, you must be punished. Alright. In you go. This is a moment that I would consider hitting the pause button, waiting for her to do her cycle. Maybe later down the road, if I was actually editing these, cutting these down a little bit, might cut this out. At the top of the episode, I talked about my brother-in-law William. Can you move along? And one of the things he asked about was how I'm editing them and those sorts of things. And as I said, I'm not actually editing them. So there are two models stuck here.
Damn it, mother. Come on, damn.
Right. So this could end up being
No, 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 no.
real weird.
No. God damn it.
What are you doing down there? Hey, wake up! Holy shit! I need help! Oh.
Okay. So,
Remain calm and get the hell. Come in, Central. Okay, we need to apprehend this nuisance of a guy who's bothering people.
nuisance of a guy who's bothering people.
Hey, all right, you're coming too. Stand up. Any idea who the perp is?
I have no idea.
Figures? Oh my gosh, this guy's awful. What a jerk. Anyway, so back to what I was talking about. Yeah, so I thought I would explain a little inside baseball for my brother-in-law William and anybody who's actually interested. Oh my gosh, where is this guy coming from? Anyway.
God damn it!
Yeah.
Who just left it here?
Now, ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm hand to the true star tonight, Sebastian Sato.
That's the man.
Right.
Fuck no.
I think I'm just gonna let him go. You can clean it all up and be on your merry way.
Yes.
So here's basically what I'm doing. I'm using OBS. And oh wait. I guess while he's doing this, she's doing something else, huh?
Is only an illusion.
Yeah, free will.
We are all controlled by sinister forces secretly preying on our
Alright,
voices
so
and we
so I'm using OBS. It's I think primarily used for people for streaming. I'm using the recording
Goodbye, runway. Hello.
for it, so the recording feature for it. Wait, hold on. We have Did you see me do that, or?
Double thumbs up, man. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
What the hell?
This sucks. Ah. Okay. That could be very interesting. Okay. Oh, give me that. Alright, hold on. I have no idea how to use this. No, probably. Ho! Okay. Okay. How is this? Okay.
Hey, can you please go see what that was? Understood.
Dispatch. For Christ's sake, you there? What? Somebody call?
Oh, thank God I found you. I need some help here.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, somebody's been murdered. You gotta come, quick.
I hear you. You copying Central? Trying to get one. There must be a Need help here!
Oh, thank God. I need some help. Anywhere. Gotcha. Sure. Got a problem?
Well, that worked great, huh? That worked
Back to the real world.
just how we drew it up.
All right, you there? Hey, you, snap out of it. I'm sorry to say he got away.
Oh man, I should have thrown it a little further. I should have thrown a little further to the left there because yeah, that other lady hearing it was you what?
No. Oh. Okay. Smells so fucking good. Tastes pretty darn awesome too.
Wow. Bodyguard.
Yeah. That's right. What on earth am I gonna do here? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, some, if you can believe it, here's what happened. There was a tripwire mine, and, the one of the ladies told the other lady, hey, and then there was a noise, said, hey, go check that out. Yeah. Can you believe that? And she did, and she tripped right over it, blew herself up. Can you believe that? Absolutely nuts. Anyway. And then there's that guy. That guy. Just staring right at her. Just unbelievable. Anyway. I'll say it. I've had enough. I've had enough of you. I've had enough of you. I'm going upstairs. And I might go up to that room and shoot you from the balcony. That might be what happens. Or throw a grape knife down. Hit her. Yeah. That's, that seems pretty good, right? That seems like a pretty good idea. We could also go downstairs and see if, that is what we're doing. We're going downstairs. We're gonna see what this lady has. This lady's gonna give us something to take our target down. Alright. Okay. So I just let me just go over one of the things that happened there is yes, I knew that throwing the hammer wouldn't do anything. One of the things I was considering while I was staring at the door was you can actually shoot doors open a lot of times. If you shoot somewhere around here, my understanding is you can shoot the door open. I really considered doing that. However, goodness gracious, I mean, talk about losing patience and doing things just the absolute wrong way.
Everything okay?
No, absolutely not. I gotta tell you, it's gotta be said. Everything is not okay. However, we're gonna try and we're gonna try and figure it out. Hey, how you doing? This, yeah, okay. So I changed my mind and
You need some stuff?
didn't shoot that door open.
Thank you.
And I think I'm better for. Hello. What's this? Okay. What's this? Oh, these are some nice. I'm taking that as well. I need this, but this. You know, this is a. Actually, these are both really good. That's insane. A quiet assault rifle, though. Silent sniper rifle. I don't think I have. I think I have. I have a silenced sniper rifle. I don't think I have a silenced assault rifle. I'm taking the silenced assault rifle.
Have a nice day. Come back whenever.
Okay. Give me this. And you can have that if you want. Be my guest. Yeah. So, I think our problems. I think our problems with this young woman are over.
I love the suit, man.
Thank you. Yeah. Because I believe. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Okay, hold on.
Is that those bloody kids messing around again?
Yeah, I'm the man. I am ready. Holy shit! I need help! Oh, thank God, there you are. There is trouble.
Central, I'm reading you 5 by 5. Hey, found someone on the ground. Don't know what's happened. I'll get back.
Oh no. This sucks. Someone please help me. Thank God you're here.
Do we have a description of who we're looking for? I don't know. Have you seen anyone acting suspiciously? Oh, crap. Nope, nothing yet. Nice and quiet. Can't find anyone.
Say what? I didn't like the sound of that. Can you please check?
You got it. Yeah, okay. I don't see anything suspicious either.
Oh well.
Well done, 47. This will surely be a blow to the Syndicate.
One's upstairs.
Oh, yeah. Nice outfits, right?
Nicer than ours.
How you been?
Not bad. Yeah, so I know I didn't say anything for like an hour and a half. I was getting like, you know, I was getting a little frustrated with the whole thing, and you know, just I knew that there was there had to have been an easy way to do that. And then it occurred to me that, like, there was this possibility, not a huge possibility, however, a possibility that I could just, since I'm a guard and it's not illegal for me to have an explosive in my hand, it was possible that I could just place the explosive. Nuts, I know. Just absolutely bonkers. Except, yeah, it was fine. It was totally acceptable for me to do that. Hold on a second. No, that guy can't see. In fact, hey, do me a favor. Do me one quick favor. That guy doesn't come in here, does he? If he does, it'll be the last thing he does ever. Okay. What's this side? Think. Oh. Alright. So there's a guy over there, yeah. And, for whatever reason, in many of the maps, this is, you know, climbing like this, it's hostile areas and stuff. Paris, apparently, I guess maybe as a guard, it's fine. Maybe as a non-guard, it would be, Oh, you know me! You know me. You do know me, right? Because, it would be really awkward if you didn't know me. Because, like, we're co-workers and stuff. You know what I mean? Anyway. Okay. I might be able to give that guy a shove. Although, are there people watching from... No, it doesn't look like it. Might be able to give him a shove. I don't have poison for the poison kill, so that's out of the question. Alright. I think that guy goes over there. Stairs that way. Yeah. How about this?
Syndicate member eliminated. Well done, 47. Get back to the safe house. I'll be in touch.
And, just a little by the by. Don't say I never did nothing for you. That's what they call in the biz a pro move. Okay. What else we got? I think that's it. We could go up and get our briefcase, but you know, somebody might need that driftwood log, so we'll leave it there. Ooh. Hey, man. All right. It wasn't clean. It wasn't clean. However, it was done. We spent way too much time trying to kill that lady, especially with the actual outcome. The actual outcome just makes the whole thing just a real mess. Right. That went well. Hey, but guess what? That puts us squarely ready to hit that
excellent work back there,
syndicate
47.
showdown.
I know when you're ready to continue.
Yeah. We're headed to the Maldives, everybody. And we did get this. I'm actually gonna try this out. I really thought about wait, it is believe that's semi-automatic, right? I think so. Each bullet, each squeeze of the trigger fires a round, which is then fed from a magazine into the chamber. That's the automatic part, is that it's fed into the chamber, but you have to pull the trigger. It is not super accurate, is it, though? Well, maybe I'm not accurate. Hold on. Oop. Okay, I'm gonna have to forgive it. I think I was just not paying attention to exactly where I was aiming. I was just aiming it somewhere. Anyway, there you go. That's that. Silenced assault rifle. I think that's my first silenced assault rifle. I should have more, because I've been to Dubai, where that Shasta covert is, but I guess I just haven't picked it up. Anyway, yeah. Syndicate Showdown in the Maldives. That's it. Yeah. And you know what? I never finished talking about
47. We have now tracked down the syndicate leader's location.
Okay. I never finished talking about what I do with OBS.
I've provided you with new intel.
No, I wasn't talking. And so I'll just very briefly say I have a little button and I hit record, and then I also have a button, a hotkey that can pause recordings, and so I sometimes when I need to do any editing, right, to speed up stuff, I'll hit the key that pauses the recording. Otherwise, I start the recording by hitting the start recording button, which is why you see this will happen. I start with this screen because I want to make sure that when I hit the hotkey, it actually starts. So I see that it's started recording, and then I just alt tab back into the game, and that's why you see I do a hello there, and then I come back in. I say it's me, and so then we do an episode, and then the editing process essentially is me saying thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video, and then I hit the hotkey that ends the recording after I say see ya, see ya, see ya, see ya.